Yo, what's good YouTube? It's the kid YJ and this bit, man. And today, let's talk, man. We're gonna have a little conversation, man. This is why you need some sort of style, bro. This is why it's important, and this is why you should even get into anything like streetwear or any other sort of fashion. Now let's talk about it. Over here, you know what I'm saying, I know and you know the importance of streetwear, the importance of clothing, the importance of looking nice. But to the average Joe, this stuff is new. And at one point it was new to you, and at one point it was new to me. So for all my new people, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, you're all on the outside looking in saying, why is this stuff important? Why should I really care? Why should I have my own sense of style? So let's get into it. Number one, man, this is your first impression, bro. I know we live in a very judgmental world. We live in a world where off of first glance you get judged. You know what I'm saying? We all have the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. But hey, nowadays in 2023, everybody does it, whether you like it or not. And your first impression is how you dress and how you smell and how you look. And all those things are complementary to the fact that you need your own style. If you come off as having some sense of style, some sense of self-worth, because at the end of the day, that's what it really is, bro. You're valuing yourself to a point where you're willing to invest in yourself and buy stuff for yourself. Meaning you get to show off yourself, and having that as a first impression is a very good look. And again, with different situations come different outfits, and if you're able to put the right one on in every different kind of situation, you will benefit from it. And I'm telling you from experience, as somebody that went through it myself. Number two, and this is the best reason in my opinion, and this is why I tell all my youngins to get into fashion of some sort, and that it is going to boost your confidence, bro. There's nothing better to someone who lacks confidence than just getting told a simple, nice outfit, nice shoes, that's a nice sweater. Oh, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? For someone that doesn't have confidence, for someone that's just starting off, those little comments can really make their day. And I'm telling you this because I know you went through it, because I went through it. We've all went through it, bro. Unless you're born with confidence, everybody goes through it at some point. Everybody has to learn. Some people learn before others, some people learn late, some people learn early, but you need to gain confidence, and clothing is a very easy way to gain confidence because it's an easy way to get compliments. You get what I'm saying? You get confidence by getting compliments, and through that it just builds and builds. At least that's how I did it. You feel me? And the easiest way to get compliments is just wear something nice. And when you have your own sense of style, especially a unique one, something that stands out, something that's not the same as everybody else, the more you stand out, the more likely you're gonna get complimented on what you're wearing because you stand out. It's different, and people like different, whether you know that or not. People like different, people like things that are unusual, and because of that, they're gonna compliment it. And with that comes your boost of confidence. Because just think about it, bro. If every time you go to the mall, you go to school, you go to church, you're going to some kind of function, oh, I like this, oh, I like that, oh, that you put that on, blah, 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 blah. Your confidence is gonna go up, bro. There's no other way around it. Next up on the list, we have to remember, although, like I said before, we shouldn't be judging a book by its cover, this is how you have to think about it. When you step out of your house every single day, you're presenting yourself to the world. When you meet new people on the street, you're going for an interview, going to an event, you're presenting yourself. You get what I'm saying? And how do you present yourself? By what you wear. So you got to remember, what you put on represents who you are, bro. What you put on represents what you like. And that's a fact. If you are a streetwear person, you listen to a certain kind of music, you hang around a certain kind of people, you watch a certain kind of thing, that's going to implement on what you dress like. And that's going to present yourself to the world. How do you want the world to judge you? Because eventually it's going to happen. You want them to judge you in a good manner or a bad manner. Well, it all starts with how you present yourself to the world. So because of that, having your own sense of style, your own unique style, you're going to present yourself to the world in a good light. And that's what you want, because if you present yourself in a good way, you can only get treated in a good way. Does that make sense? Oh man, this one has helped me a bunch. Having a unique sense of style, or just having a sense of style, will give you conversation starters and will put you in the right rooms. Bro, a simple thing like, oh, I like your shoes, can lead to a whole conversation that you wouldn't have if you never cared about it. Literally something simple like, for example, right, I got these right here, these some little Pumas, right? You don't see these all the time, so people may say, hey, where'd you get them? And then I lead them into conversation. I show them where it is, blah, 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 blah. That can lead to a conversation that I wouldn't have without it. You get what I'm saying? And with that conversation can lead to a lot of things. Literally one of my partners, he has his own clothing brand. Shout out No Love for Thugs. Shout out Nate. Shout out my guy. I met him through Snap because of a fit pic. No bull. I met him through a fit pic, bro. Connections can happen, and I've now known the guy for years now. You feel me? But how did I find him? Through a fit pic. You get what I'm saying? So it's like clothing will put you in situations and will put you into doors that you wouldn't even know. And because of that guy, bro, I done seen a whole side. The whole reason why I know about clothing brands is because of that guy. He done introduced me to a whole different world. I wouldn't have even gotten there if I didn't compliment his outfit. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all boys, you can be in a whole different predicaments literally just because of some fits, for real, for real. Another one, man, sense of self / sense of community. When you're into clothing, when you're into fashion, you can appreciate when someone else does it, and you can appreciate different viewpoints on fashion, and it builds some kind of community. Like us right here, we all relate in some kind of way. Why? Because you like clothes and you like shoes, and I do too. And because of that, we built this community. Shout out to the fact that we just hit 4K. I love y'all boys, I ain't gonna lie. You meet other people like yourself and you feel some sort of community. It's like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one that's into this stuff, because where you're from, you may be the only one into what you're into. But there's communities out there, Discords, there's Reddit groups, YouTube channels, Instagram pages, where you feel some kind of community. And it's a great feeling to have. It's a great feeling to be among other people with the same interests as yourself. And with that comes a sense of self. You have something, you feel me? I didn't know this, but a lot of people don't have anything, bro. They have nothing that is like, okay, this is what I can create. This is what I can do. And that's not good to live with. You gotta have something. You gotta have something, G. But with clothing, with fashion, with a sense of style, you have something that you can present to the world as, this is me. And with that, you get a sense of self. You have something. You get what I'm saying? Next up on the list, we got, you get to be yourself to the fullest. G, especially with a unique style. I always tell y'all boys, have a unique style. Stop being like everybody else. Don't follow trends. Be yourself. Express yourself in a way that only you can. Because guess what? When you dress like yourself, nobody can copy your fits. Nobody can do it like you can do it. Nobody can be you. And if you dress the way you want to dress, you develop your sense of style. You do it your way. You stand out from the rest. You can fully be yourself. Is that not what you want? Or do you want to just fit in with everybody else? Because me, I don't like that. I like being able to walk into the room and I got a sense of self. I got something unique about myself. I don't fit in. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little different. I like that. And that's why I do it. And I think it'll help you as well. You get to challenge yourself, bro. There's nothing like saying, oh shoot, I don't look good in that. And then challenge yourself, getting out of your comfort zone, putting that piece on, and then realizing you do look good in it. Hey man, I go through it too, bro. How many times did I tell y'all boys I don't like wearing bomber jackets? Look on the Instagram, I done flicked up with it. It went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I do look good with it, but I wouldn't know that if I didn't challenge myself and I didn't push myself. And a lot of y'all folks don't push yourselves. Y'all just lay back and act, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just be laid back, chilling. I do the same thing, bro. But with clothing is a sense of being able to challenge and push yourself. And with that, you get to grow. And that leads us to our last point. You get to see some sort of growth. If you always take pictures, which I do recommend, if you take pictures of outfits, you get to see yourself grow. You get to see, okay, I started my streetwear journey over here and now I'm over here. That's crazy. And I'm able to say that because that's what I've been doing for the past couple years or so. I'm able to look back and be like, wow, I really did grow. I can't believe I put something on like that. And it's a cool thing to see, bro. It's cool to see you grow over the years. With clothing, it's almost a guarantee because the more you wear clothes, the more you take pictures, the more you're able to look back at yourself. And when you look back at yourself, you see like a whole different you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I look back at my old pictures and it's like, I can see, it's crazy, bro. I can see like a whole different me for real. A whole different mindset, a whole different way of looking at life, all through an Instagram picture. I'm telling you, boy, you get into this streetwear stuff, you get into clothing, it gonna change your life for the better. It's all for the better. So with that being said, if you is new to streetwear, I got a whole entire playlist dedicated for you, where I go step by step every single thing that I learned in this journey. 30 episode series. I put it in the link in the description, and I did it just for you because I was in your situation before, and now I get to answer all the questions that I had when I was in your situation. With that being said, man, I love y'all boys. I'm gonna catch you in the next video, and peace. Face sad.